Welcome to Safe Space where we are growing and glowing. My name is Quay. How are you? If you are a new subscriber, welcome. And if you've been subscribing, welcome back. So, today's topic is going to be real deep, something that no one talks about. So, we're going to be talking about men and mental health. So, I did some digging and I did some research. So, let's talk about statistics. Did you know men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide than women? Oh, did you know that black boys between the age of 5 and 12 are more likely to commit suicide than any other age group? Also know that children under the age of 18 are up to 71% when it comes to committing suicide. 71%. That's very, very high. But I know why. Society has the world thinking that if you are a man, you're not allowed to show emotion, complain, cry. You're pretty much not allowed to show any women traits. But let me tell you something. Women are more emotionally literate than men. Men like to eternalize their emotions or use drugs and alcohol to cope with their distress. Now, I always say it starts from home, so the reason why you are like that is mainly because of the household. I'm pretty sure if you have a son, or if you're watching and you're a man, you was younger, I'm pretty sure you remember being told, boys don't cry. Why are you crying? Suck it up. Be a man. Why are you complaining? Also, your father, you probably didn't even see him show any type of emotion. He was stern, he was militant. You didn't see not one drop of tear. You didn't see that man show no type of emotion. And what does that do for you? You get older, and now that you are 18 or an adult, you don't even know how to communicate. You don't know how to express your feelings. You don't even show no type of emotion. So let's move on to how the media and how we as people treat men when they are actually showing their emotions. I got about like 3 people I can pretty much use. Let's talk about Tyrese Gibson. Okay, when that man was crying on, I think it was on live, he was crying about his kids. What did the media do? What did us as people do? Made a meme and laugh. Next, Will Smith. We all know about the entanglement, but when we seen that video of him and Jada at that table, and you seen that man just look like he's been crying for days, what did we do? Made a meme out of it. Ha ha ha. Last but not least, Chadwick Boseman. I hope I'm saying his name right. The guy that played in Black Panther. What did we do when we seen him looking all tiny and skinny in his last interview? What did we do? Laugh and use it as a meme, not knowing that that man was dying slowly. So this is what we do to men that are actually expressing themselves. We laugh and we point and we make jokes. And this is why men are not open at all to express themselves, because it's a joke. It's being thrown at their face. It's everybody knows your business. This is exactly why men are having a hard time opening up. Why? Because it's not a safe environment for them to speak up. So the problem is men are not, or I would say boys, are not being taught how to balance their emotions. They're also not being taught how to communicate effectively when they are going through any traumas and situations. They're not taught that it's okay to let it out, cry. You're not weak. But let's talk about the boys in the black community. They already got it rough. Black boys already have to prove themselves that they are not the typical black men They also have to have their guard up. Listen, black boys can't just walk in the store with their hoodie on. You're already a suspect. You can't jog, you can't drive, you can't walk into your apartment. Last but not least, no father figure in their life. What do you think that does to a boy? And the sucky part is they're just trying to figure it out how to be a man. Where do they resort to? The streets. And we all know the streets do not love our boys at all. They would chew them up and spit them out. And even if he does have a father figure in his life, the father's probably not doing enough. We have to do better when it comes to creating a safe environment for boys and men, when it comes to teaching them how to communicate better, teaching them to open up, teaching them that it's okay to cry, teaching them how to balance their emotions. It's okay. You're human, just like us. So I'm not understanding why you have to be this robot and can't have no type of emotion or feeling, because this is exactly why the suicide rate for men and boys and black boys are extremely high, because they have no one to talk to. Also, in the black community, therapy is not a thing. Therapy is not a thing. If you talk to any black person and you tell them to go see a therapist, they're gonna be like, I'm not crazy. Why are you telling me to go to a therapist? I'm not crazy. Let me tell you something. Talking to a therapist is way better than talking to your friend or a family member, because you know what? You're not going to get judged. They're not going to tell your business. You could cry, boogers, snot coming out, and guess what? That therapist is not going to look at you like, he is not a man. Go see a therapist. It's okay. So my thing is, for the men, I want y'all to comment down below. Who do you talk to when you are having a rough day? Who do you talk to when you are depressed? Who do you talk to when you just want to complain? Who do you cry to? Whose shoulder do you cry on? Because you can be there for everybody, but who is there for you? Now the question is, are you allowing anyone to be there for you? And you're probably not allowing anybody to be there for you because you feel like if you do, something's wrong with you and you are weak. So I believe men have to start focusing on their mental health and not really care about the outside world and what they think about you. So what if you cry? So what if you complain? So what if you want to vent? That's totally fine. You are human. You are allowed to have these emotions, because if you don't get them out, it will just bottle up, and guess what? It will lead you to depression. And if you do not deal with depression, that leads to suicide. So men, focus on your mental health. I would also say, if you like writing in journals, or if you want to write on your phone or computer or whatever, I feel like if you don't have a safe environment, create your own. It's okay to vent. Now, what we need to do better is create that safe environment. I know some females, they might throw it in your face later on. And if you got a woman that's making you feel like just because you are expressing yourself and you're being human and she got you feeling like you ain't a man, remove her. If you have a son, a brother, a friend, create that safe environment for them to open up. Stop being judgmental. Stop criticizing. Stop telling them, oh, be a man, suck it up. And I don't know what's this thing about competition of who's hurting the most. If somebody's expressing themselves to you, don't sit there and tell them, oh, well, so listen, I got it worse than you. Or, oh, that's what you mad about? Somebody got it worse than you? No. It's not about competition. Let that person express themselves. That's their story. Yes, we all know others have it worse. But this is my story, and I'm going to tell it what it is, and it hurts. So let people express themselves. Stop being judgmental. Just stop it. And as an adult, you need to start reparenting what you was taught. Even for the men, if you was taught that if you cry and you're weak and this, that, and the third when you were young, it's time to change that now, because all it's gonna do is hurt you in the end. So I'm just sorry that the world just made you feel like you're not human. So let's change that. Comment down below if you write in a journal. Comment down below, who do you talk to when you're having a rough day? Who do you lean on? Comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.